Hello, everybody. I hope that we're doing well. Another day, another dollar. Another day, another opportunity to be great. I am a little bit busy today, yet again. Um, this is always the case nowadays, I feel like. I'm always busy. Um, but that's just how life is. Gotta stay consistent uh, you know, in spite of that. But since I have a lot to do today, I'm probably only going to stream for about an hour. Um, I would like to do it more, but I'm working on some stuff behind the scenes, so I really need to just lock in and make sure that I get my stuff done. Obviously, this weekend I'm gonna be gone. Me and the missus have a trip, so I'm gonna still do art, still be drawing every day, still be creating every day. But tomorrow is when we leave. So yes. Do y'all like the orange raccoon tail that the missus did? I quite like it. I think it looks nice. Um, as y'all can probably see and tell, orange is my favorite color. You know, everything that I have is like orange. So yeah. Um, and so I feel like it was only fitting that we went for that. And actually, we were just gonna do blonde, but like she joked randomly. She was like, "Hey, what if I did pink, like as a joke?" Which I like the color pink, but I was like, "Yeah, you know what color I'd want if we did a color?" And she went orange, and I think it looks really nice. Um, I will say I don't think it translates very well in my room with this webcam. But my skin tone is actually very orange, or not orange, very yellow, naturally. Again, I don't think it translates very well. In fact, I look pretty pink here, which is not usually the case. But I think it's just the way the stream looks. But yeah, my skin tone is actually very yellow, especially as I get tanner in the summer. And so I think it'll look very nice with it. And it was cool to have it done right before our trip. Feel nice. So, anywho, what am I doing today? I am doing more work. More work, more work, more work. But we're gonna do two cycles. I did a little bit of practice off stream with hands. Guys, I'm really struggling with it. But I'm gonna start doing things with pencil. And while I'm gone, I got this little sketchbook here. I actually got this as like a little gift. And I'm going to be doing a lot of studying, probably a lot of stuff off stream too, of working on anatomy. I have kind of decided that I want stream to be focused more on working on projects and kind of like fun things. Not that working on fundamentals isn't fun. I actually very much enjoy it, but I think for stream it'll be better that way. And so I'm going to be trying to focus on that and then trying to do things I think maybe less so on fundamentals. I don't know. I'm going to split it up is what I'm trying to say. Because it's important to still make things even despite not being like perfectly good at it, because art is subjective and you know all that good stuff. So anyhow, yeah, that's the plan for today. So update, we have got like you know not very many pages, honestly. So I finally have decided, I'm like, all right, it's time. I've gone through, since we've started streaming, I've gone through like, let's see, one, two, three, four, roughly 10 sketchbooks. There's this one that I went through as well. And I'm like, okay, it's not sustainable for me to keep going to like ordering on Amazon like a $12 sketchbook with like 60 pages. I'm just going to start ordering paper now. I also think that drawing with a sketchbook, the raised element actually adds a degree of difficulty because I can't plant my hand as well. So with that being said, that's going to be something that we're going to be like looking at and kind of working on. So yeah. Um, so honestly, I have a feeling that we're gonna go through this. I mean, it's only like 5 pages, and that's definitely something I would do in a stream. I go through way more than that in a stream. So if that is to happen, I have a Bristol pad with like a couple pages left. I'll throw one down, even though I'm kind of using it for other things, but I'll throw one down, and then from there I will, we'll go from there. I could grab like printer paper if need be. So we have paper here. It's just I want to get like a correct size. In fact, I actually do want to measure out how big I want the page to be. How big is this ruler? This is 18. Okay, 18 is actually not terrible. I was looking at what size paper I want, and there's a, so we're just gonna see. I still have to figure that out, but I'm gonna order that today. And also, I'm so excited. There is this creator called Dogteeth, and they make these refillable notebooks or like journals, sketchbooks. They're usually like graph paper. That's what I've seen, or like some of it's lined, but I think I would do graphed or like dotted. But they make these notebooks, sketchbooks, journals, whatever you want to call them, out of recycled door hinges, actually. And they're just literally like, I mean, it's just door hinges. I mean, that's all it is, and it's so cool. It's like they're steel, and they have this really cool design with this cable over it, and they're really cool. But they've been sold out, and I have not been able to get my hands on one, and they're restocking tomorrow. And I am so excited to get one. Shout out. If anybody sees this, you should check them out. Hopefully they're still around. I will say the stream as it is right now is mostly just me. It's just me. Like, let's just be honest. It's just me. So the live viewers is like at 0 right now. But in the future when people watch this, hopefully they're still around and still thriving and have some sort of business, because I think they make a really cool product. They use like upcycled, they just reuse material. It's really, really cool, and I'm like, I need to support that. And they're like, it's refillable paper, and it's steel, so it's like that's never, provided it doesn't like rust or something, like that ain't going bad. So I'm very much excited about that. So I guess without further ado, we can kind of get things started here. I am gonna do a bit of warm up. I'll do that off stream. I need to practice drawing lines more. I'm gonna incorporate some different line drills because I'm trying to get smoother lines and be better with this pen. So yes. While I'm away, on any downtime that I have, which Brianna and I are, I would say, homebodies, and so on our trip, with us taking a vacay, there's definitely a decent amount of downtime because we like relaxing because we work pretty hard outside of traveling and stuff. I'm going to be working on the board game, the final card designs. So I will, that's what I'm going to be working on. And I'll upload a video. Like, honestly, I'll probably upload literally just a video, like maybe Sunday night, or I don't know, like, I don't know when I'll upload it, but I'll post a video somewhere of the daily drawing of what I do for it. But I'm really excited. I love my designs, and I can't wait to see it come to life. It's definitely going to be the first, I would say, very like quote unquote professional project that I'm doing, and I did decide to do it on Procreate because I could do it on Affinity Designer, but I'm not that familiar with it, and there are some elements that I think might be lost by doing something that's more like Vector over like raster where it's like, I don't know, I want that kind of hand-drawn quality to it. So we're gonna see. I'll probably use a mixture of both tools, but either way, that is the plan. So I'm excited. Actually, you have to make a note to maybe look at downloading some brushes. I'm actually gonna do that really quick. Oh my god, guys, I'm telling you, I've been using my phone for 3 hours because I woke up at like 7. Well, 3.5 hours. My phone is already about to die. I have a iPhone 13 mini. Yeah, I think it's a 13 mini. Yeah, it's 13, or maybe it's a 12 mini. Actually, this might actually be a 12 mini. Now that I should check, but because I love small phones, I don't like big phones. I want my phone to be really small, and so because of that, I let me just make a note of this really fast. Okay. Okay. Because of that, because I like small phones, this is like the newest one basically that I can get, and this thing's battery life is shot. When it was at its peak performance, its battery life was already like bad. Like maybe 5 hours of like consistent use. Dude, if I watch video, like if I stream videos on it, which is seldom, I'll admit, but when I do, oh my, I mean, forget it. My phone just dies so fast. So I'm trying to move phones. I want to move to something that's like not Apple. What I really want to get is a nothing phone, probably, or just I don't know. I'm just over Apple phones. Um, but Apple makes it extremely hard to use something that's not Apple in the States. It's just way more difficult. But there were a couple phones that I was looking at. Like I was thinking about getting like the Unihertz Titan Elite Pro or whatever, but that doesn't release until what is it, October or something? I think the date keeps getting pushed back, and just because of that, I'm like, well, I guess I can't exactly get that because I think this phone's gonna be done beforehand. So I'm looking at getting a nothing phone. However, I will say my phone plan is through Verizon. Like I really like the 4A Pro that they released. I actually love that phone. I think it's really cool. And I love the design language. It's so unique. It's really cool. I do like what the company's trying to do. And so, anyways, thinking about getting it. However, their phones are not supported by Band 13, and that's just pretty much what Verizon uses. So I would essentially have to get a different phone plan, which is is annoying. So I have to see if I can find something. I've been looking at like Mint Mobile because that's like a new cheap option, and like right now I actually think it would be cheaper for me to do that. So I'm like, maybe I could just switch and save money, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm yapping right now. I will eventually make a video, I think, on like EDC, the tech ecosystem that I have built, um, and everything like that. But I digress. Um, I digress. I wanted to see if I could find some comic book poses. Um, like I wonder if there's like a website or something. Because normally I just use like line of action. But I think that you have to pay for some stuff, which is kind of frustrating. Uh, So we shall see. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, I'm just pulling that up now. I wonder if, I don't know. That's kind of what's been on the forefront of my mind, is getting a new phone, because this thing is like shot. And I want to get something that's not an iPhone, even though it's seeming like it's going to be harder and harder to get it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, come on, there's got to be something. Oh, wow, there's a lot here. That's cool. It's not really like a class mode, though, which is like, maybe that's fine. I don't know. I'm just going to draw these. We'll see how it goes. Because I'm burning daylight. I've already been here for 20 minutes. Oh, jeez. Okay. guy's in like a crazy pose. Okay, gotta be honest, I am very much liking this mannequin. I feel like it is really working out for me. And I'm very happy with it. There are obviously still things I have to work on, but I'm very much happy with it. I feel like I'm really able to show what I want to. Oh, I cannot believe I've been streaming for half an hour. Yikes. But yeah, as soon as I get back from my trip, we are going to be here so much, guys. I have so many affairs in order. I'm going to be here, like, real talk. Like, ideally, I would say 5 to 8 hours a day. And my focus is getting there too. I'm feeling really up to being able to focus in everything, which is really cool. So that makes me happy. I'm gonna have to charge my phone soon. Actually, I'm just gonna run and charge it really fast. YOLO. Hmm. Okay, I messed up the head a little bit. That's fine. Okay, unfortunately, with how much I've yapped, I don't think I'm going to be able to do much more after this. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. I didn't realize how late it was, so that's kind of on me. But like I said, when I get back from my trip, I'm gonna be way more consistent. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be streaming a lot more. Um, but I'm gonna stream every single day. If it's 5 minutes or if it's 5 hours or even more, like it don't matter. If you put consistent effort in every single day, if you stay strong and keep moving, your momentum will keep pushing you forward, and you will get to where you want to go. So yeah, got a bunch of stuff I got to work on today and get prepared for my trip. So, um, yeah, that's what's up. But you guys know the drill. You're what I bear my heart for, and I love y'all. I will see.